Hi everyone, Deb with Dahlia Designs here. This is just a test. Um, I am not sure this is really working, but as many of you may know, I posted this on Instagram and on Twitter or whatever it's called now, X marks the spot. Um, every Saturday in September, starting next Saturday, I'm going to be having a live handmade jewelry sale. And it will be from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern time, which right now is Eastern Daylight Time. So I have some rules here and I do want to go over them. I think I can't, this is new to me, so bear with me. Okay. It looks like comments can come in, but they won't record this because I'm not on the professional plan or something like that. I don't know if it'll also show up. I'm hoping it shows up in YouTube as well because it's supposed to be live on my YouTube channel. In fact, let me just go check that. uh, okay, so let me go to my channel and see what I see. Oh, yes. It's there. I'm live. Woohoo! That's so cool. All right. So it looks like it's working. I didn't expect anybody to be there because I didn't announce the test. But I am going to go over the rules. I don't know if this will save on YouTube. And if not, I'm going to go over these again next week on the first sale, every week that I have the sale. So it's going to be for US people only. I cannot ship overseas. I just can't get involved in the taxing and regulations involved with that. So every piece of jewelry that I share is going to have a number that has it's DAHL. And that started when I did a consignment show one year and we had to have a 4-digit identifier. So mine is DAHL, which is basically my initials and also the first 4 letters of Dahlia for Dahlia Designs. So this is an example. All my earrings that'll be on cards and they will have the number in the upper left corner. Necklaces and bracelets will most likely have a white tag. I don't have any of those up here with me, with a DHL number on it. And I will clearly show those and also tell you about them. I know this is bad timing too, because it's Sunday morning, but I just wanted to do this test and get it out of the way. I will tell you the price. Like, for example, these are $8 and, I'm not negotiating prices. So, and not all of them, but some prices I have either priced below what they call direct, almost either at or below wholesale in some cases. So I'm not going to make a whole lot of money on these. Now, that's not every item, but a lot of items just to try to make sure the prices seem fair. So I can't reduce them any further at this time. So all items were handmade by me unless otherwise stated. I can tell you that everything I'll be sharing with you has been handmade by me. No question about that. At the craft fairs, I sometimes have some pre-made stretchy bracelets and stuff, but I have like one of those left and I'm not going to do that anymore. I actually, that's not true. I also have some stud earrings that they're of a type I can't make easily anyway. And, but I won't be doing those on these live sales. Shipping is not included in the price. So what'll happen is what you probably should do is just make a list of the item codes of what you want. You're going to have to email me your PayPal address, your PayPal email, and your mailing address, and give me the list of the item codes and probably a brief description and price. Sort of how I did my destashes on my other channel, if you're familiar. Anyway, and then I'll let you know. The emails will have a timestamp, so I'll let you know if they're still available, if you didn't get, beat out by someone else. And then I will invoice you from PayPal. This is not going to be PayPal friends and family. So I am paying a small charge for the invoice, but this is my business. And so I want it to be professional, and that way there's no question. You'll see the invoice. If you have questions on the invoice, you can ask me before paying it. That's how it'll work. I do ask that you pay promptly. If someone orders a bunch of stuff and then never pays, I probably will not sell to them in the future unless there's a really valid excuse. Like, I don't know, but it has to be super valid. And then honestly, if it happens a second time, I won't sell to that person again. Timely, within like 24 hours. If I send you the invoice, I expect payment like within 24 hours. Okay. Because there may be other people wanting the same item. And that way, it'll go to the next person. If you don't pay in a timely manner, I'll cancel your invoice and I'll send an invoice to someone else. Now, I will combine items. That's why I said you may want to keep a list throughout the live stream of the items you want. And also because it's going to be really hard for me to track the items that you want in the live stream comments while I'm doing this. So I think it'd just be easier if I am focusing on showing you the products and giving you the numbers and the prices and explaining the items, really well, so that hopefully you don't have questions. Anyway, and then if you have multiple desires for the items, then you can list them all and I will combine shipping. Now, the items will be in bubble wrap mailers, most likely. I would prefer not to box things because that increases the shipping. It makes it bulkier and increases the shipping. But if you absolutely need a box for something like a little jewelry box for a necklace or something, or a bracelet, let me know. I can do it, but your shipping costs will likely increase depending on how many items you bought and how many you want boxed. If I can do it without boxing and you provide your own box, if it's a gift for someone, then you will get items in an organza bag. I use pretty organza bags with butterflies on usually, unless I run out of them. And then I just have some plain pale blue and pink ones, I think. So I'll use those. And things will be bubble wrapped inside the bubble wrap mailer, most likely, especially certain items that I think might be prone to breakage if I don't do that. But otherwise, they will be packaged up. Probably like these would be in not this plastic bag, but a plastic bag, and then in an organza bag. If there's multiple earrings, I may combine them in the same organza bag and then wrap that in bubble wrap and then put it in a bubble wrap envelope. So hopefully it'll be pretty safe. Okay. You can mention the items you want in live chat. If more than one item, person wants the same item, it'll go to the first person to comment. I would prefer, though, that we go the method I just said. Just hold it till the end. Email me, and I'll give you my email. It's right here, actually. Dahlia, 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 designs 57@gmail.com. Okay. And that has a timestamp on, so I prefer that method. Anyway, yeah, see, customers can also email me after the live stream to see if desired items are still available. If you do mention it on the live screen and I see it, the thing with that is if multiple people say they want it, it goes by what's on my screen because I know different people, the screen lags and stuff. So whoever is first on my screen, but you still have to email me anyway because you have to give me your PayPal information and your mailing address and so forth. Okay. So all customers or potential customers should email me with the following: your PayPal email address, your mailing address, confirmation of the DAHL item codes wanted, and a brief description of the items just in case something got transposed or whatever, and we can figure it out. Okay. I'll send PayPal invoices with the items, price, shipping, and if you are in Pennsylvania, I have to charge sales tax, and it is 6%. in most places, Philadelphia and one other place, which I don't think I've ever sold to anywhere like that in Pennsylvania, but they have a higher city tax too. I will display during the sale, I will display in the beginning and probably again at the end, my sales tax registration. I'm required to do that with Pennsylvania, um, as proof that I'm a business and required to collect sales tax. If you're not in Pennsylvania and your state or locality has sales and use tax, you are going to be responsible for submitting the tax due to your state on the items purchased. I do not collect tax presently for states other than Pennsylvania. Now, if I sell it to you on Etsy, Etsy will collect the tax. Okay. So if you prefer that to happen, tell me that in the email, and maybe what I can do is a special Etsy listing just for you so that the tax gets collected properly. But otherwise, when I invoice for Pennsylvania, it'll have the tax and nowhere else will, and you are responsible for the tax still if your location has sales and use tax. Okay? Payment is due within 24 hours. I already mentioned of receiving the invoice from Dahlia Designs. If you do not pay it timely, I already talked about this, I will either modify or delete the invoice and allow the next person to have the item or items that you wanted and that they may want. All sales will be final, no returns or exchanges. I'm going to show the items in detail. I will describe them to the best of my ability, including like the length of the earrings, the length of the necklaces, and if they have a dangle, the length of the dangle on it, that kind of thing. A bracelet, I'm going to have my bracelet sizer thing out, and I will size them right in front of you. But I also already have them written down, but I'm going to double check because sometimes I make mistakes. You know, I'm human. So if you have questions about anything, ask during the live. If you forget to ask or didn't think of something, ask in email before I send the invoice to you, okay? Or even after I send the invoice, I can modify the invoices, you know, but I prefer to do it, get all the questions out of the way if we can before I prepare the invoices. Allow me 1 week after the sale to actually ship after payment is received. So it's probably going to take a day, like Saturday afternoon and Sunday, to do all this invoicing stuff. I don't know. I may not get anybody interested in anything. And, you know, and this is really kind of a test for me all the way around, not today, but next Saturday. So anyway, I will try to get the items out faster than that, but once the payment comes in, I usually need a day to get it packaged up and everything. And if I get a lot of orders, it will take some time. But if I just get 1 or 2, I'll probably get them out the day after you pay. Okay. All right. I try to make 1 postal run per weekday during the live sale, the week after the live sale. So basically every week, every day after in September, that's a regular Monday through Friday weekday, I will be probably running to the post office. And I will email you back tracking numbers because any package has a tracking number, even if it's sent just USPS. They won't all go priority. If you want it priority for sure, let me know that. I mean, I can probably do small flat rate boxes for some stuff. It depends on how much you want, but that almost seems like a waste if you only want 1 item and I can get it in a bubble wrapper, but that's up to you. If you want it to be priority, I can do bubble wrap priority mailers too, but they're pretty big. I have little hot pink bubble wrap envelopes I'd prefer to use for the jewelry, depending on how many, you know, how much I sell. Orders of $50 or more, you'll get a free gift from me. I don't know what they'll be yet. I haven't planned that out yet. And all orders of $10 or more, you'll get a coupon code that you can use in future purchases in my Etsy store. good through March 31st of next year. It'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10% off your order. I'm not sure yet. I'll be adding more items to my Etsy store throughout September and October, probably more likely October. Things that obviously don't sell in this, I have to now split out into for Etsy, for my craft fairs in November that I'm getting ready for, or to do future sales. But I think after September's live sales, I'll mostly be focusing on Etsy in October and preparing for my craft shows which are on November 4th and hopefully November 11th. I'm waiting to hear back on that one. So that's really it. Oh, the sales are not sponsored by anyone, including YouTube, including StreamYard, which I'm on right now. And I'm testing StreamYard. The only thing I'm not sure about here. Hi, Julie. Yeah, you might. I don't know if you'll be able to watch the replay, but I'm going to go over everything I just went over at the beginning of next week's live stream sale. So the first one is going to be next Saturday from 10 to noon Eastern. And I was basically reading the rules, but I'm going to go over them again next week at the beginning of the sale and probably at the end of it too. And everything is going to have this just one pair of earrings, but everything will have a DAHL and a number code, and I'll read it and show you. And that will be what you tell me you want and the price, and maybe a brief description. And I'm going to prefer to receive that information by email because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep up with the comments. You can post it in the comments and I'll jot it down. But I did say that if multiple people want the same thing, it's whoever shows up on my screen first, because everybody's screens are different sometimes, and I'm testing StreamYard and I don't know exactly how that's going to work. It says for me to have it stay recorded somewhere, I have to upgrade, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. So I might just do it live on YouTube instead of through StreamYard. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's fair. So the first week is just going to be general jewelry, what I call everyday jewelry, a variety of different colors like purples or blues or browns or blacks or whatever. And I'll have a combination of some things that I've had for a while, all the way up through 2022's items, which I'm almost on pricing finally. I haven't even started on 2023 yet. Maybe I'll have some of that done before the end of the month. Then the second week, the 16th, is it? Oh, my calendar is not even up to date. That's going to be all fall and Halloween jewelry. Things like autumn jasper. I have some witch hat earrings. I have some acorn earrings. I have some pumpkins, I think, somewhere. I probably have several different sets of, I'm sure I do, of autumn style jewelry. Hi, Christine. Oh, no, really? It sounds weird. Maybe I had my hands close to my mic. Is it better now? Huh. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. I was waving my hands around and maybe something happened there. My light's on my mic okay. So I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, the second week will be fall and Halloween. The third week, thank you, Julie. Okay, thank you, Christine. The third week will be Christmas and winter. And that will be things like bell earrings. I'm trying to think what I have already made. Snowflake earrings, necklaces that might have snowflake dangles on them or something like that. Okay, good. Thank you. So that's going to be probably some pale blue stuff. Angels. I have angel earrings, things like that. And I think there'll be enough to cover 2 hours. And then the final week will be September 30th. And that week will go back to general stuff again. I may focus on blues and pinks that time because that is would have been my mother's birthday and she loved jewelry. So I'm gonna and a birthstone with sapphire, obviously. I don't have a lot of sapphire stuff, but I have blues. I have lots of blues. um, but I'll mix it up a little. She loved blues, but also she loved like bright pinks and stuff too. So as do I. This is the color of the dahlia that I love the most, which is a flower I used to grow. I don't grow them anymore. They're a lot of work. Anyway, so that will be September 30th. We'll go back to a general sale of a variety of different things, from things I've had taken to craft fairs before. Let me ask a question. Would you guys be interested in, oops, I'm doing it again, putting my hands near my mic. Would you guys be interested in sterling silver stuff or just fashion jewelry? Because I don't have a lot of sterling silver necklaces and things, but I have a whole big box full of earrings. So I do have a few sets that are all sterling silver or argentium silver. I'm not sure what people are wanting to see. Mostly I have things in, silver plated, gold plated, antique copper, antique brass. I have some that are like suedette mixed with strung stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just bring a few pieces out in sterling each time and see what happens. What do you think? Throw a few silver pieces in. Okay. I will do that. Yeah. So I probably have more jewelry than I'll ever be able to show in 2, 4, 6, 8 hours of doing this. And I'm just going to go over the rules each week at the beginning of the live. I'm going to start right at 10 a.m., start going over the rules each time. And I'll probably go over them again at the end of the live stream. I'm hoping by putting it out I still have to put the announcements out on Facebook, but I did put them on Instagram and on the X thing. It used to be Twitter. The big X. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, if I get 2 people, that's good to me because and even if you don't buy anything, it's nice to get your feedback. Hoping some people will come and buy it. I'll say this too. My prices are anywhere from $4. Well, if we go into the high end sterling silver, I think I have a piece or two up around 125 or 150. But most of my things are in the $4 to maybe 60 or 70 on a few pieces, but most of them are in like the 35 up to $35 range. It just depends on what the materials were and how much time it took me to do it. But yeah, so there's going to be a variety, and I think I've actually even had customers at craft fairs tell me my prices are quite fair. So, and I think they are. I priced them to be reasonable and not like out of this world. I'm not going to make a ton of money on them, but I'd like to make a little bit, so I can keep this going, actually. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me this Sunday morning. And I don't know if this is going to disappear off YouTube when I'm done. I think it's going to. And if it does, right, exactly, Julian. I have so much, that I've got priced now and another 8 months worth of jewelry to still price, and I've got to get it moving. So whatever doesn't sell, which I'm not expecting a lot of sales from YouTube, but whatever doesn't sell, I've got to get pictures taken and get the stuff either on Etsy or, decide what I'm taking to the craft fair And I want to keep them separate so that I know what's out on Etsy and I don't sell it twice by accident, and then panic, because a lot of times once I make something, I can't make the same piece again because I don't have the same materials. Sometimes I do, but not usually, especially if I was making them from, soft flex kits or bargain bead box or something like that. But I have pieces that I'm making from my stash. I have pieces that I made over the years and showed you in collab videos. Um, my jewelry making fun collab, Pirate Pretties challenge, hashtag Be Creative challenge, Passion for Purple, Joy of Blue, all those collabs where I was making stuff. That's what I have been pricing for the last 2.5 weeks. I've been going at it pretty strong, and I'm up to mid-October 2022. So I had stuff from 2021. I just had it in a box to be priced. Now it's in a box, in bags, like by collection, if you will, to be photographed and put on Etsy or decide what to do. So yeah. All right. Oh, we have 4 people on now. Yay. Hello, whoever joined in. I'm just finishing up. I'm not sure this video will be on YouTube after the live ends, but if not, come back on September 9th from 10 a.m. to noon at the beginning of the live stream, the actual sale day. I will be going over the rules again and explaining some things again. I won't take quite as long as this. I hope no more than 15 minutes when I do live, because I need the rest of the hour and 45 minutes, I think, to share the pieces. And we'll see how it goes. It's the first time I've ever done this, so as a sale, so hopefully it'll go well, and I'm sure I can always improve and make the next one better. But like I said, next week is going to be general everyday jewelry, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, purse charms, also some thrown in there. And then the following week will be fall and Halloween, same times on Saturday, the 16th, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time. I don't remember when that changes. I think back in November, right? Thank you, Julie. That's very kind of you. The third week, the 23rd, will be Christmas and winter themed jewelry and or keychains and stuff like that. I don't have too many purse charm keychain things, but I have some. And also then the last week will be September 30th. And that'll be in honor of my mother, because that would have been her birthday. She would be 96, I believe, this September. And she passed at 91. So anyway, and her birthstone obviously was sapphire. So I might concentrate on blues, but I think I'll throw some other things in too. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to be working on the August Potomac Beads kit, so I'll have some pieces out in a day or two for that. Oh, you work every Sunday? It'll be on Saturday next week. Saturday, not Sunday. I just happened to do the test here on Sunday. Is that all right? Saturday better? It'll be Saturdays from 10 to 12. I hope so, because you're the one that really responded to me and wanted to know. Anyway, thank you. Whenever you can come, that would be great. And I do appreciate that. All right, so I will be having some Potomac Beads videos, or a video. I still have to make things with August. I've been just swamped with pricing and other stuff going on. Oh, you work Saturday too. Okay, well, if you can, otherwise don't worry. If this doesn't record next week, I will probably not do it on StreamYard. I will probably just do straight live on YouTube. But I do that on my other channel too. And I'm also going to announce this on my other channel, so that, because I have a larger audience there, I think, well, at least I have a larger amount of subscribers there. So we'll see. I'm announcing it everywhere I can to try and make sure I get some interest going. Saturday might not be the best day to do it, which I may have to learn, but it's the best for me because I'm going to be needing to pack things up and get to the post office every day during the week if I have some orders. So we'll see. All right. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, if this doesn't stay up, then I'll read the rules again. I'll go over them again, beginning of the video. First one, Saturday, September 9th, 10 a.m. to noon. Thank you, thank you. And I'll just put a comment in here in case it stays up. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you so much. Oops, if I could spell. For joining me. Hope to see you on the 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Let me figure out how to end it. Oh, I see. Okay. Bye-bye. See you soon.